A look there at Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Dexter Fowler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Greinke steps into his windup. Here it comes on 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Hit hard to short. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Stepping in, Chris Coghlan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Coghlan.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Anthony Rizzo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castillo corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jake Lamb gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Paul Goldschmidt set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Addison Russell makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Addison Russell.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pollock. 1 away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the first time.
Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. With 2 gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. David Peralta Strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Wellington Castillo will get his first cuts here.
Wellington Castillo.
Hit to short. Throw on to first, two gone. Odubel Herrera gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and two away. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Schwarber has it. Yusmani Tomas set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a hard liner to short. Stopped on a slide by Russell. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ben Zobrist is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Left fielder Ben Zobrist.
And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask. And no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Jason Hayward steps in now.
Right fielder Jason Hayward.
Greinke comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing. William Quo digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Gene Segura stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulled softly out toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Phillips for 1. On to first, and there were 2 down. And not in time as the run scores. Settling in now, Jake Lamb. He reached on a single in his first try. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with two away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Leading off the inning, Chris Coughlin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. Castillo gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Chris Bryant is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Anthony Rizzo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Castillo goes to get it, and that ends the inning. David Peralta is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right fielder.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hamill sets. Here it is on 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Yusmani Tomas will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Fowler makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Swinging a soft liner. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Off the plate and low here, ball one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Greinke looks in. 2-2 on its way home. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Brandon Phillips is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And as that's ruled a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... William Quo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth.
Number 2, second baseman, Sheen.
Swing and a shot to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder number
A.J. Pollock will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, the one thing you can't have here is a 3-pitch inning, so he pretty much has to look at the first one.
Striding into the box, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up.
Jake Lamb.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A pause and the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Schwarber finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ben Zobrist will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Chopped in front of home plate. Castillo is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Dexter Fowler will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Castillo will make the catch for out number 3. Paul Goldschmidt will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Goldschmidt is retired, and there's 1 away. David Peralta will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Odubel Herrera will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Too high, 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chris Coughlin is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Man, this is fouled straight back, right off the catcher's mask. Hello. Hit to first. Backhanded. The tag, and he is out. Chris Bryant will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nope. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
They let him swing away, but he missed the curveball. 3-1. 3-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time.
Yasmani Tomas steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Left fielder.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, William Quo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. To first, Rizzo was there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Gene Segura gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Addison Russell comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He's good.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he does so representing the possible goal.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
A runner at first with no outs here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Count is 1 and 2.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90. Trying to hold the lead, and this one is wide for ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses again, 2-0. 3-0 now.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
So a call to the bullpen
Number 40.
now. Javier Baez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Tap fouled at home plate. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Dexter Fowler, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Definitely a really nice opportunity to jump out and get that early lead and get the other guys up against the ropes right now.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Castillo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he... A.J. Pollard digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hamill has his target. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Jake Lamb ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Paul Goldschmidt strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Slow roller out to short. Russell charging this one, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. David Peralta steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Right field. Number
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Wellington Castillo will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Coughlin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Number 40 is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the Dominic Leone will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up.
Dominic Leone.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Chris Bryant will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castillo gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, 2 down now. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Addison Russell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Kyle Schwarber stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Patrick Corbin will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Zach Greinke. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is